Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Z Show. It is Friday morning, and I made up a game about a month ago, and it's called This or That. In this game, I have questions from my friends on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I got a lot of people on Facebook that ask me questions about who I am and what do I like and what's going on. So the basic thing is I did one last time, and I'm gonna do some of those questions. I'm not gonna do those questions again. I use different ones. I got different ones questions. So I'm sorry, but I've been touching my face. Sorry about that. So here we go. We get ready to finish this part two. All right, let me see here. Ooh, okay. Let me see. Rachel says, "Are you a Democrat or a Republican?" Ooh, that's easy. I'm a Republican. I am a Reagan conservative Republican. I fully the freedom of speech and right to bear arms. Yes. First and Second Amendment. Yes. And freedom of religion. Yes. Uh, so I am Republican. A surprise. A black man Republican. Yes, I am. But most definitely I'm pro-life. So that's a good question. All right. Let me see here. Uh, Mike says Gulf of Mexico, Atlantic, or Pacific. Oh, that means what? Oh, definitely Atlantic. Um, born in New Jersey, so the Atlantic Ocean, and you go fishing, you don't have to have any limits. When you go into the Atlantic Ocean, and I love bluefish. They're more powerful animals than freshwater. Sorry, people in Texas, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Bluefish have teeth, and they when they take the bat, they run. They take the bait, they run. So you gotta be ready, or you'll lose your pole. Good question, Mike. Uh, do I prefer? Ooh, interesting question. Do I prefer black girls or white? Black women or white women? Uh, I'll probably get a lot of people mad at me, but I prefer white women over black. It's not the color of the skin; it's just the character. And let me explain. I was raised in a military family, so I was around a lot more white people than black people. There was one white girl, one white girl. Let me see, one black girl, one and a couple of white girls. So basically, why? Because most of the white women that did it were Christian, and they were Republican. That's the two key things that I had to. First, you got to be a Christian, and then you got to be a Republican. I know there's some black women that are Christian Republican, like Candace Owens. Yeah, but she's a little bit younger than I am now. So, great question. Ooh, it's one of my black friends. Let's see here. Cool Gang, Earth, Wind, and Fire, or Commodores. Wow. Commodores. Lionel Richie. Yes. He's like Sunday morning. Yes. Uh, just Commodores, man, because they play instruments. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Cool Gang play fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Uh, it's a toss up between Commodores and Earth, Wind, and Fire. I mean, Commodores and Cool Gang. Most likely, a couple of months ago, I met a pianist that used to play in Earth, Wind, and Fire, and he was at a church, and he was awesome. He was telling his life story. Then when he was real popular, and then he had to deal with money issues, he had to deal with drugs and family issues, and then a couple of years, 5 years ago, he was in the hospital. They didn't know if he was going to make it, but the grace of God saved him, and now he's singing at churches, and he's real good in piano. And so I have to say it'll be a toss-up tie between Cool and Gain and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Great question. Let's see here. Uh, James says, uh, chocolate milk or ice cream? Chocolate milk. Hot chocolate. Ice cream. I don't eat that much ice cream, as you can see. uh, Hot chocolate. Mostly because I moved to Texas and it get cold. Yeah, it gets cold in Texas. Moved in Florida, so it's cold. When it gets below 60 degrees, that's cold to me. Next question. Let's see here. Ooh. Eric says, ooh, NFL or soccer? Oh, that's easy. National Football League. Love the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s. Jimmy Johnson, uh, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Jay Novacek, Jason Witten. Cowboys, Super Bowls, yes. Soccer, not a fan. I'm just not a fan of soccer. It's not as popular in America than NFL is. So, sorry about that. Oh, Katie. Wow. Wow. Katie's one of my friends on Facebook, and she said, um, Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor? Wow. Richard Pryor. Yeah. I remember I got in trouble one day because my dad had some old Richard Pryor albums back in the day. After school, I used to play them a lot before Dad got home. Yeah. And then one day he came over and said, "Who been playing my Richard Pryor?" I said, "I hit it." He said, "Well, you want to see it on TV? That's probably the second. That's probably the third rated R movie I ever saw." So yeah, Richard Pryor, the king, always. Oh, Johnny. Well, one of my other friends. Um, ooh, great question. Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan? Oh, that's the easy one. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. I remember when my first Bruce Lee movie was Return to Dragon, and he beat the crap out of Chuck Norris. Great movie. I think that was my first rated R movie I ever saw. I remember we're in Okinawa, Japan. Uh, Outstanding movie. If you want to know the meaning of martial arts, watch Bruce Lee movies because Bruce Lee was the king of martial arts. He was the king. I remember the story between Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. He was in Enter the Dragon. He was like a extra. Yeah, he got beat up by Bruce Lee bad. And Bruce Lee used to get in a lot of fights. I mean, he left way before his time. I mean, he was awesome. He was incredible. He's incredible fast. Let's see here. See, a lot of my friends know me when I was a military brat. A guy, Richard. Uh, What's the best place you have been when you're a kid? Um, as y'all don't know, I am a military brat, and I'm proud of it. My dad was in the Air Force, so the best place we ever lived. Wow. Okinawa, Japan, 1974 to 77. Okinawa, Japan, and that's the time when Japanese cartoons back there in Okinawa were at prime time. I mean, they had some stuff. They show some stuff that they don't show in America because it's and you're a kid and you're watching Japanese cartoons and it's real. It's not real, but they show blood and guts and all that stuff, shooting and stuff. Speed Racer, Battle of the Planets, Star Blazers. Yeah, it's in Japanese, but okay, we're just watching for the action. Great question, man. Oh yeah, by the way, if you have any more questions for me, this is pretty cool. If you have any more questions, hit me up on Facebook. If you have questions on YouTube, and this is the way I do it like this, so people on YouTube would know who I am and what I'm all about. So, if you like me doing this, put it down there, and I'll do some more. So, always and definitely, the Z Show. So, y'all be careful, be safe, stay out of trouble. It's Friday. Please stay out of trouble. Do not drink and drive, and do not hang around knuckleheads who do. All right, I gotta go.